Hi and welcome to my very awkward intro. My name is Susan / Bambi and this is Bambi's Rambles. How are we, friends? Are we good? That's good. And if you're not okay, that's okay too. Sorry I have disappeared. Why does this always hit me? Sorry I have disappeared, honestly, because I have just been I've been experiencing a lot of burnout lately. Like, I don't know what it is and I don't know how to fix it currently. It's just a lot of burnout. Like, everything is kind of too much and I really just need some peace. But I'm coming to YouTube today with coffee all over my shirt to talk about something that I'm literally coming to you guys as a mum, okay? I'm not coming as a YouTuber, as a commentary channel. I'm literally coming as a mum. And I really am uncomfortable with what I've been seeing. Now, I'm going to be talking about Piper Rochelle or Piper Rockelle. I don't know which one it is. I've heard people say it differently. So Piper Rochelle, Piper Rockelle. She is a 14-year-old that has been on YouTube since she was like 10. Okay, and I have no issues in her early videos where she was making fluffy slime and doing all that, you know, JoJo Siwa and Ryan Toys, Ryan's World, is it Ryan's World? I have no issue with any of that. I feel like, yes, there is a line where it becomes like we are exploiting our kids, we're making money off them, all those sorts of things, we're making them do YouTube channels, okay? But this Piper stuff, I'm coming from a place of a mother and a mother of a daughter. I have a 4-year-old daughter. Her name is Luna Valencia. Sometimes she has been on camera on live streams. She's in for a second on one of my videos. But yeah, I'm coming as a mum here because we have a 14-year-old where, okay, Pink made this tweet. So you can basically see what it's all about. The way that this girl dresses on social media. The bikini photos, the Piper squad, which is a bunch of anywhere between 13 to 15-year-old boys and girls who are trying to be like Jake Paul and the gang and trying to be like the vlog squad and stuff like that. And they have relationship dramas, they have all these things that's like high school, you know. Like I can resonate with a lot of it, because not a lot of it but some of it, because we used to have that sort of stuff in high school, in year 7 and stuff. But for it to be clickbaited and put on the internet like this, I find quite disturbing. I guess, you know, you have these pretty white girls that, you know, are perfect in every way, I guess, you know, visually, and we have young girls watching that and mimicking this sort of behavior and thinking like, oh, my mum's being unfair because she won't let me post that photo, whereas Piper's mum lets her do that. No. Okay, this is my message before I keep going. None of this is Piper's fault. She's a child. She has no blame in this whatsoever. We're going to talk about her mother, because her mother claims that she is supporting her daughter's dream and takes control of her social media. Well, if you're in charge of her social media and you're in charge of taking these photos, shame on you. Honestly, shame on you. Look at these thumbnails. Look at these titles. Look at all of it. It's disgraceful. It is disgraceful because this girl is so young, but is made to look as though she's 21 years old and talking about ex-boyfriends and boyfriends and dating and sitting in bed with boys and putting Instagram stories and again, look at the thumbnails. It's disturbing. I can't even find the words to tell you how disturbing this is to me, because we all know that all of our kids right now, okay, so I have a 7-year-old, I have a 6-year-old, and I have my 4-year-old. My boys are the older two. my boys, all of us parents out there can understand and see this point of view. Our kids watch YouTube, okay? My kids watch YouTube, your kids watch YouTube. I get it, okay? We're not judging that. But at the same time, I'm really starting to be concerned at what my children end up watching. We've got these 3 a.m. challenges from these dickheads. We got rid of J Station, but we've got these other ones that just do these stupid videos. So I have to go through and get my kids not to watch that. You know, and then we have girls like this who, quite frankly, considered role models in this day and age. You know, these girls are looking up to these sort of girls, and that's so concerning. And I've heard, I mean, I can go further into her mother, Tiffany, in another video, if you guys want me to. But Tiffany, there is footage out there of her. There's footage of her out there hosting an event, a party or something in 2017 when Piper was 9, okay? Where all of these influencers were teenagers at the time, were at her home, well, at a at a Hollywood apartment, and they were all drinking. So this woman supplied alcohol to everyone, including her 9-year-old at the time, which I couldn't even fathom the idea of giving my 9-year-old alcohol. Unbelievable. And you think that would be the worst of it, but it's actually not. She forced herself on a 17-year-old. Now, I'm not going to sit here and read the essay report and all that sort of stuff because, one, that's not my story. I find that incredibly just disrespectful and disgusting to monetize and put on YouTube. I think that's just disturbing. And that's some shady shit that Josh over at the Dad Challenge podcast, that idiot, would do. So I'm not doing that. Sorry for calling him an idiot, guys. I'm sorry. But he just gets me all riled up. But anyway, she forced herself on a 17-year-old, and it was on a live stream. This is beyond me that this woman hasn't been arrested. Her child hasn't been taken out of her custody. You know, I don't feel as though Danielle Cohn would be better off in the system and all that sort of stuff. I feel like that's absurd. Okay, I really do feel like that's absurd. But at the same time, when we look at Piper, the only time I've seen her mum tell her off or talk about how inappropriate something was when they were doing a calling my ex-boyfriend babe challenge prank. I don't know what the fuck it is. And the only thing that upset her mother in that was that, oh, that's disrespectful, Piper, you have a boyfriend. You have a boyfriend. You don't do that. No, you're 14. You shouldn't have a boyfriend. And not that we can control that. You know, I had my first boyfriend at 14, but my mum wasn't encouraging it. My mum wasn't co-signing it. You know, my mum was not letting my boyfriend come to my home and be in my room and be in my bed and, you know, all that sort of stuff. You know, we'd have our boyfriends at school and then come home, and it's, you know, I don't know whether I'm just old-fashioned. I'm showing my age here. I don't know whether I've just lost all youth in my mind, but I just feel like this is quite disturbing. And now she's got the Piper squad, and we have other parents being in this and allowing this. And I have no problem with the little TikTok dances and pranks and playing with fidget spinners, that, you know, some of the stuff they do. But when we talk about the innuendos in the titles, the innuendos in outfits, in, you know, I just find it really disturbing, and I find it really sad. I feel like, you know, why isn't this girl in school? Why isn't she You know, like, again, I look at Jojo Siwa as a really prime example of how well things should go and do go. You know, even though she's 18 and she's, oh, is she 18? She's 18 and, you know, she's, does her party stuff with her friends, okay? That's not put in videos. That's not shown to her audience. You know, I have no issues whatsoever with my children watching Jojo Siwa. But I find it really disturbing that there's things like this out on the internet. And I kind of wish, and I tweeted this earlier today, and it's probably wishful thinking, so on and so forth, is I wish Tana sometimes would pop up and be like, come on girl, you're 14. Let's, you know, reel it in a little bit. And not post bikini photos and some of this, the sexualization of this girl is blamed not only on her mother. Like, her mother should have a real reign on that and, you know, sort that out, because that's her child and her child is in danger, okay? And but also management. Like, I don't understand why they have management that think that this is okay. This is wrong. And we focus a lot on mummy vloggers, right, who clean their house and show their kids eating their breakfast and all that sort of stuff, okay? Why are we so focused on that when there's stuff like this? Where we have, you know, I feel like I'm just rambling at this point, but I just feel like it's really sad and it's really disgusting. And I don't want to be a type of person that's adding to the issue here where, you know, Piper, you know, I don't want to damage, not that I'm a small channel, what am I going to do? But I don't want to damage Piper's trust in her mother, or trust, because we should always have that parent-child relationship where we, you know, okay, your child wants to do YouTube, your child's fame. She has like 8 million subscribers, like, she's big news, I get it. But I feel like let's rein it back in and let's let her be 14. There is plenty of time for her to be 20, 21 and be where Tana is now. And I would have no issues, qualms, concerns, nothing. But I think at this age, something needs to happen. And I kind of want to do this in a way as well to show parents out there that just keep an extra eye on, I'm not the mother of the year, I'm not the best mother in the world, but I do try my absolute best. But just keep an eye out on what your kids are actually consuming on YouTube. Because some of this is quite concerning, and some stuff that I've seen my kids pop up with, which has been Piper, you know, and the 3 a.m. sort of stuff and whatever else. And for some reason, my eldest son is watching Darman podcasts, episodes where he's learning about kindness and all this other stuff. I can't say that's the worst choice in the world on YouTube, but I just feel like we all need to keep a better eye on what's happening on YouTube, and we need to kind of figure out why YouTube is allowing this. Like, I know that some of her thumbnails have been taken down for sexualizing a minor, but I feel like there needs to be a bit more of something with this. And it makes me concerned, because is this what parents are going to think is the natural, the normal? You know, I saw some tweets, some replies to Pink saying, oh, her mother's just showing her that her body is beautiful and that she is blah, 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 blah. There is a way to do that without doing that. My daughter is 4, and I instill in her every single day that she is gorgeous, she is beautiful, her body is hers. That's hers. That's not for anybody else, you know. And I feel like this here is just, it's disturbing. She's wearing Fashion Nova, bikini, she's doing all this sort of stuff, like, I don't know. I just wanted to have that little rant with you guys about it, because I just feel like as a mum, You know, as a mum who loves YouTube and as a mum who is a YouTuber, like, to share a platform with this stuff and like tell my kids, yeah, mummy. Sorry guys, my camera was full. But yeah, as a mum and a YouTuber who we all have our kids on watching it, it's, I don't know, it's very disturbing, and I kind of just wanted to get it off my chest. I know this isn't like your edited deep dive, whatever else. I just really wanted to talk about it because I find it so disturbing. And yeah. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to like, subscribe, send a pigeon, keep the same energy, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Mwah. Bye.